Welcome, everybody, to another episode of You Already Know That Unfiltered program that really you don't want that smoke. If you have some sort of cancer, stay away. If you want the real deal, stick with us. It is the outside looking in. We have a new member in the house, Sasha Black, everybody. Joining Tiara, Obi, Ugo, Smokey, and yours truly, JXB. Without much further ado, let's get in. Outside looking in. Welcome.
Hi, how
Where's
are you?
Tiara?
I'm
Oh,
here now.
she's there now. Yeah, we see your name, but like it's your incognito mode.
I'm working on it, please. Hello. I'm trying to find
Hallelujah.
a place to
Welcome.
stay. Thank you. Did you miss me?
Yes, you said you would turn up at my door.
My dear.
I'd
UK almost off my life.
put out the pitchforks but you never turned up.
I had to go back I had a conference to attend that I am forced to attend. So I had to run back.
I'm telling you, the flyer miles are not here.
I swear, actually, by now.
I don't doubt you at all that you can come back. I do not
Are
doubt
we
you.
able to borrow the flyer miles?
What?
Are we able to borrow the flyer miles? Are you able to
No, unfortunately, I'm not. I didn't register as a family. Don't worry, I'll add you to the family so that you can visit.
I hereby identify as your dependent.
Please don't stress me. Me too, I'm looking for somebody to identify as their dependent.
Oh Lord.
Just join our party. All these things will be solved.
Which one? City Boy Party or which party?
The Akara and Kulikuli party.
The main party where we share where we give our friends Samsung phone.
Samsung phone.
You've not seen that video?
I've been on the street.
I actually heard that Tinubu shared, or not him, someone actually shared Tinubu branded Samsung type looking phones.
Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it on there.
What happened to iPhones though?
Well, it looked like a Samsung phone to me. That's how I'll display my ignorance. It looked like a branded with Tinubu. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up. Let me.
Okay, preambles done. We're going to jump right in to the discussion of the day, or well, starting the discussion of the day. We're talking about death, and death not in a gruesome way, but what happens for most of us that are outside the country. Do we intend that after death we be buried outside, or do we want to return in our geriatric years, 80s, 70s, to come back to Nigeria, to return to Nigeria and live out the rest of our time? So that's what we want to start with. What are your thoughts? Sasha, your newest here. Sorry, you're going to draw the short stick. We're privileged to have you start today's episode.
Who, me? Okay, because I couldn't hear you. But yeah, honestly, I'm quite indifferent. Honestly, I've never really been very big on having to transport people after they have passed on. Going through that whole drama of processing the flights, the transportation, that's extra cost on the family or whoever is managing that process. So to me, honestly, where you end up, most likely for me would be where you would lie after passing. But we also know that there's like a lot of cultural and sentimental angles to this as well, where people believe in burying, especially like the older members of the family, in the places where they started from. My father was buried in Bonny. I've not been to Bonny after that, right? So it's not necessarily the fact that he was taken to Bonny to be buried that I'm going to be like traveling there every year to say, oh, Dad, I miss you. The fact is, life goes on, but at the end of the day, the memories live on, regardless of where they have been placed, right? So
So
that's
you as a person. So
yeah.
we're getting older. Yeah, believe it or not,
Speak for yourself,
Tiara. Believe
please.
it, believe it
Please
or
speak for
not, to
yourself.
Tiara.
Speak for yourself.
So
Not
people are
easy.
getting older. So do you think that okay, when you're 70, 80, you still want to be north side, or you start thinking, man, these winters I gotta get back home, so that when it happens, when they push that bucket to my front and I apply cake, they'll bury me. Or what's your is I'm talking about your specific plan, you as a person.
I presently don't have a plan, but I still remain in that indifference part where, especially if depends on where my kids are. If my kids are where I am, go ahead with it. I don't want to be a bother after passing to use that funds for something else. Especially if it's somewhere where they're permanently or at least for the long term situated. I'd rather just be buried where I am.
Also,
I
you
hear you.
have no intentions of returning to the motherland, in your geriatric
Um,
days or
If
anytime.
I, depending on how the plans turn out, I do plan to at some point own a large scale business in Nigeria. So of course that will entail me going back and forth. And then depending on how things turn out, I might spend a longer time there or longer times here. It depends. But right now, it's not cast in stone. I'm not very particular about being in Nigeria for the next phase of existence or non-existence, rather.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's good. B, how about you?
Yeah. Oh, short end of the stick, huh? Okay. Um, okay, for me in general, I think culturally, my thing is culturally. For me, being the first son of my father and being Igbo culture kind of puts a lot of significance with being buried in your on ancestral soil, right? So for me, there's even though you, I mean, anybody can say what they want about whether they believe in all those cultural things or not, but just from the fact of being we're from somewhere, right?
Chale, I'm so
Like,
Igbo.
yeah, we're all from some place, and when you die, there should be some returning to where you're from. You I don't know. I just feel like just interring your remains anywhere is there's just something not poetic about it.
So for you, what you've just talked about is internment. So for you, internment to the motherland. How about
Yeah, so
geriatric
so that's
years?
for internment, right? For internment, called because of culture, I think I, anybody should be sent back home for culture. But aside from culture, it, I mean, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Internment, culture.
Oh yeah. So for internment, yes, but in terms of living, right, guy, it depends. It depends on how you make your life, on how your life turns out in this environment, right? If you do well and you make millions of dollars, then you can be anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But if you're rat racing like we all are, right? And stacking your coins, stacking your diligent coins, at the end of your life here, right? You should have a pretty
Pretty
significant
nest
sum.
egg.
Now, my math says that that pretty significant sum will go a much longer distance in some other place. I'm not even going to say home. It doesn't have to be just home.
Hmm.
But basically, at that point in life, I would be smart money. There's no dulling at all. That money must go the longest that it can go. So in my head right now, it's home, but it might not be home. So in old age, that is my plan. My plan is wherever my money can go the longest. Because today, like for example, today, you can build a 5-bedroom mansion with a swimming pool and all the trappings, solar energy, everything, for the same coin that you would use to put down 15% on a 3-bedroom townhouse in today's prices. You can build something seriously impressive back in Nigeria with the same money that you would use to do 15% in today's prices. So it's a no-brainer for me. Wherever the money is going to be longest is where I would plan to retire. So that's it, basically. Smart money.
So I get the Igbo cultural bit, but me personally, even if I were, I don't know, whatever tribe, I think I would still, I don't want to be here when it's in my bottom years. Where, yeah, I don't want to be here. It's too cold. Plus, there's that Nigerian vibe. That's why Nigeria pisses me off a lot. When you look and see the nonsense they're doing, because these people are messing up my long-term plans. I I
Ah,
mean, I did tell you, if Nigeria were
oh
great,
boy.
there's no way that I will
There's
be
no
out here. It's not
question.
it's not
At
it's not
all.
happening. It's not happening. But as things are, even as the Nigeria is not great, in my autumn years, I still, if not just to be interred there, I would want to live maybe some good few years back there. Not with no, when I'm still a bit active, maybe 70. When I'm 70, which is still very far. Tiara, are you listening? Still very far. When I'm 70 and stuff like that. Yeah, because
Yeah, closer to where you're going
you're
to.
from
That way you're
my
coming
friend. Don't
from.
Nobody asked you. Nobody
Yeah.
asked you. Nobody asked you, and your math is not correct. So
Ah,
when I'm 70, out there, have a 5-bedroom bungalow, back
I'm going to clean this
in
five
Owerri or
bedroom
Enugu.
bungalow down of you people are
It's none of your
cleaning.
business. I would like it
You,
like
Gen
that.
don't
Z,
be angry.
Gen,
Don't be upset.
Gen Z, Gen
So
Z is not
when
doing it.
people come to visit, they'll have where to stay.
Nobody's
Yeah,
coming to
it's not
visit you in
like
Enugu. Not
who
even
said
your
that.
kids. I'm telling you for a fact.
Enugu. Oh heck no.
Have
That's
you Enugu or where?
When
Have
we're
you
all
interviewed my
retired,
children before?
when we're
Have you
all
interviewed my
retired,
children? If yeah, so yeah. So that's me. Yeah.
Going back, yeah, I'm going back home before I even hit my midlife. I told them, but maybe I'm tired. I want to go home, please. You see, these super people are hustling and doing capitalism. Me, I'm done. I can't continue. I just want to
solidarity.
go home. Exactly. And I feel like every experience that I want to experience, I would experience them richer from back home than I'm experiencing it from here. And also, I think that all of the knowledge and experiences that I have should be for a purpose. And I don't think I'm enriching where I am with whatever I have as much as I would enrich Nigeria what I have. So I'd rather just go back home and die with the people. So yes, I'm going back
And
home.
become
That's
president.
right.
My
Maybe
my
if
own
I
is
become
not
president, you know,
my motives are not that altruistic. I'll have to be
I'm very
I have to be very
I'm very
honest.
altruistic. So I want to go back. I won't go back home. I I like the people. I like the culture. Um, I hate the politics, but it's a good laugh most
It's
of the
not a
time.
laugh.
It's a
It
good
depends.
laugh half of the time.
If you have money, it's a good
But
laugh. If you don't have money,
no,
it's
even if
nothing.
you
It's
don't have
nothing
money,
to
it's a good
smile
laugh.
about.
What do you
definitely.
want to do? What do you want to do when they tell you that Tinubu is sharing his Samsung phone? All you can do is laugh. Okay, what do you want to do about it?
If you
Nothing.
have money, you can laugh. If you don't have money, it's not funny at all.
At
I'm
all.
sure the people that also don't have money are not crying that Tinubu is sharing Samsung phone. All of them are just like, when is my turn? Me too, I will share iPhone. Nobody is there weeping. Let me just give you heads, but nobody's weeping. They're just like, oh, when is my turn? You people will see. You people will see. Shege. They're not crying. But about dying, me, I already have a will and I already know what they're doing with my body. So I've given it up to science as an option. So if I die in Canada, they are supposed to use it for science. If I die in America, they are supposed to burn my body and plant a tree. If I die in Nigeria, hopefully, my friends are not alive and my siblings are not alive
Big
because I
party.
feel like they will overturn my purpose and go and be burying me where they did not send me. I don't want to be tied down to anything, whether I'm alive or dead. So please burn my body and throw the ashes away. Say for thanks. That's like my hope. Just throw the body away. Nobody should keep anything. They should just throw the damn ashes away. I
Anybody
don't
that
want
burns
Front of the
somebody
fan.
to keep the ash. Don't keep me. Leave me alone. Let me go with the wind.
anybody that burns my
Just
body,
leave me. Throw me away. Throw me in the wind. Throw
anybody
me in
In
the
the wind.
ocean.
anybody that burns the body of a high chief, that fire will haunt him for life.
So, what are you
I can
coming
tell
back
you
to use the
for
body? Do you want to
that
go back to this life?
that fire will haunt that person for life. If you
I
burn
don't
a
I don't want
gray
the
haired
option of
chief,
coming back.
ah,
Because the moment I die, they should never wait till the next day. I don't want options of reviving. You know, they tell you, oh, somebody died for
Not
5 years, 5 days, and
resuscitate.
then they came back. Don't resuscitate. Just leave me to be going. Oh yeah, I do have a DNR, so that's also inclusive. I'm not really that impressed about life, so I really don't want to return or be here for longer than I have to be. So yeah, I'm out. And also, if
Perfectly
anything happens
fine.
to me, I break my leg or anything ridiculous, or I lose my
Yeah.
senses, I'm out. Any slight inconvenience, I'm just like, yep, I'm out.
No
Thank you.
inconveniences.
Yeah, no inconveniences.
Tiara. I don't know. Is that grim? Okay, Smokey, do you want to weigh in?
Well, I've never thought, I've not given this too much thought, really, where I want to be, you know. But if I want to go deep into it, um, I'll probably think of my children and the convenience of it. You know, if you want to go back, like, you know, I know culture, position in your family, opera, first son, that sort of thing. I'm thinking if you want to end up there, then you should, like he said, not only a 5-bedroom bungalow with a swimming pool and a plot at the back of the house where you can be. If your spirit doesn't rest properly, you can be haunting the vicinity from.
Can hunt some antelopes.
Thank God.
But like from what, because I know someone who just lost their dad and everything, and their family in Anambra State was mad about it because he was the oldest um son, and not only that, he was past 80, which is a big deal. So the
with
family was mad about it. They wanted him to be brought back and buried. They
They
had
should
to
give
go
him the
to,
money now.
yeah,
Sorry.
but it's
It's
about
easily,
$10,000 plus or
yeah,
minus.
easily
I don't
like
know in this
15,
in this economy,
easily
just to
like
fly the
15
body to
US.
Niger. Then not to talk of, you know how elaborate Nigerian burial and funeral ceremonies can be, and then the
Crazy.
chaos and the madness and the
The travel
um
expenses, because you have to go with your whole
yeah.
family.
If you say you want to be there, or if you choose to be there, then you must make that expense available, life insurance or a pot of gold where you start somewhere that day so that they can honor you. And if you are not with that, they can dig your grave with you sitting down in it, not lying down. Or if you are if you are not bad, they should find the 100 heads that will line the grave so that your
Ooh.
Obi
body will not touch
Wale,
the ground.
Obi Wale that year.
Yeah, well,
Usha.
that's what we heard. Yeah, Obi Wale in Port Harcourt. Yeah, that happened. That was a thing.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so um, but and you know it's especially difficult if you have children who are based here. That's one. Two, if you have children that were born here and you've not connected them well to Niger, they
Yeah.
don't know the culture, tradition, and the punishment that goes on there. you're going to pass them through all of this.
The
Make plans.
gauntlet, man.
If you have a wife or husband, that's well, especially for the women. I mean, uh, Tiara, you like this part.
I'm not liking it already, but go on.
No. Your advocacy it flows through all the episodes. But somebody is going to come all the way from here to come and drink dead body water just to they wash the corpse. They say now you killed the man. The
Okay,
man
all
is
these
like
things,
90
all these
years
things,
old,
Like,
but
all these
now
things.
you still killed the man. He died suddenly. It's you that killed him. So they will bath the corpse, give you the water to drink to
And you
prove,
see, you open your mouth and you drink it.
and you will shave your head and wear black and all that, you know.
it'd never be
And
me.
if you wear white on the 360th day, all the other 360 days with 5 days remaining are no longer. You know all those funny things that come with it. So I don't know. I don't know.
But like, rather than put your children through all
It,
of this, is it not just
yeah,
better for them to not even
it's
know
probably
your
it's best
parents or your
wherever you
family?
are.
Yeah.
It's easier on your family if they
Yeah.
bury you where you are, and then lay down the instructions ahead of time. That's my thought.
Yeah.
But I haven't given it much thought. Really, I haven't.
Just
I,
to speak on what Smokey's saying, like when I say I think it should be done, I'm saying I'm planning for this. Like you're building the cost of moving your body into
Mm.
whatever you're doing. Yeah.
I have a
So
question.
it's
Rather
not
than
to
spend
dump it
that
on
money
people.
on throwing your body, by the way, when you're dead, you're not here. I don't know how to explain it. You're not meeting
How
anybody.
do you know? How do you know this?
You don't know.
Very good question.
She's
We
done
don't
it
know.
before.
Uh-huh.
We don't know
You
that
don't
you're not
know
back. But
So you don't know. We
also,
don't know
even
whether
if
they're
you
dead.
know,
I rebuke it.
even if you know, is it in Nigeria that you want to be coming back to life? Like, think about it. Wait, oh, of all places, I actually want to come back to life in Nigeria.
They will slap you
Why?
to eternity.
See,
Why?
but
It's your
see, but
ancestors that are all practically crazy people, insane human beings, as a matter of speaking. All these people, according to what we think, is that they have been chasing you all your life and your family all your life. They have been chasing you with knives. You will now going to be buried next to them to be running for the rest of your. Like, why?
Don't go away. The outside looking in returns.